Hello YouTube and welcome back. It happened again! So if you saw the last episode, you know that my audio cut out at a certain point. It's just, I think it happened actually as soon as I said that pop-up happened on my computer. But I don't think that's happened, it's only ever happened one other time in this Let's Play. And I don't think the last time it happened that pop-up showed up. And I feel like that pop-up has showed up before and the sound has been fine. So I don't know, it's just very frustrating when I watch it back. I'm like, oh, cool, sound just died. And it's just like, there's no rationale for it. It just decides not to work sometimes. I just don't now, so I just have to keep watching it. I just have to watch it because I can see the little sound bars moving, and when I look back at the settings, they were gone. It just wasn't responding. It wasn't, even though the game was still on, so it should still be taking in audio. It just drops. I just genuinely don't know why. I don't know if it's the way my computer is set up. I don't know the way my recording system is set up. Again, maybe it is that pop-up. If that was that pop-up, then okay, I can deal with that because I know it's something. I mean, it's what is it? I think it's Steam. Actually, I think that's what is popping up. Is it's finally loaded. It takes like my laptop is very old, and I should probably start thinking about a new one before I start. I don't want to jinx anything, but I should definitely be started thinking about a new computer, a new laptop, whatever. Because it takes forever to run Steam. So like I had already opened yeah, that's how long it took. That I opened my laptop, started the recording, and then that's when it like finally was like, okay, we're awake now. It's just ugh. So it probably is I hope it is just my laptop, but it's just frustrating because it does. If it happened at a certain time or a certain whatever, I could like plan for it and do something about it, but I really can't if it just happens randomly. I guess I'll go home. I don't care. I just needed the item. I'm still watching. I'm sorry my commentary is gonna be a little more disjointed. Man, we're on another route. Where the I did not think this was multiple routes. I thought this was all one route. Although, actually, no, now I'm thinking about this is the northern part of the route. I want to go down. We fought through these people. This lady that only likes pretty Pokemon. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, did I have to go that way? Nope. Oh, yeah, I did have to go that way. Oh, Chaplin's really stuck. Okay, yeah, so I guess I had to go that way. And loop around here. Very weird maze of picket fences. That's where we went before. And here we are on Route 14 now. Okay, there's nothing over here, so now we can go back this way and fight you. We can start making our way south. You can buy TMs at the Celadon department store. Have you used TMs? We are well into the game, my man. Like, yes, I have used TMs. Camper Beck. I can see him talking about the Celadon department store because... could you come here before Celadon? No, because to get down here, you'd have to get through Snorlax. And to get to Snorlax, you have to get to the top of Pokemon Tower, which means you had to get to Celadon first. But I can still see him talking about something, because you didn't necessarily have to go to the department store, and you didn't actually have to explore all of it, so I can see him talking about it. It's just a well-known location. Also, I was just looking at, between episodes, I was looking at health, and wondering if I wanted to go and heal in between episodes, which we didn't need to for health reasons, but looking at Apollo's PP, we're running out of PP for moves. Okay. Another picnicker over here, but there's another guy over here that I wanted to fight, and we haven't seen one of you before. What are you looking at? You got a mohawk. Oh, man, I really hope the audio works this time. It looks like it is. A little sound bars bouncing along. Wasn't before. So frustrating. Got a Golbat. Fitting for a punker. Punk rocker, I guess. That was really what I was looking for, but I said punker. And then you guys do that? Maybe it's just because I'm like put on the spot or whatever for this kind of thing. Like I just kind of end up repeating things that like just to get my brain moving, sort of thing. Does everyone do that? I think I do that. I think people do that when they're nervous. I won't say I'm nervous doing this, but I'm just at least like I don't know how to describe this essentially. It's like exciting, but it's also like I want to do really well. I want to have a really good recording session, and I was I didn't hate my recording, my commentary in the last episode, but I can feel it when it's not flowing as easily. It happens really in the first part of recording, because that was the first episode in the recording session. Still talking about TMs. Like, we're well into the game at this point. You can stop tutorializing me about TMs. Like, yeah, you gotta talk about other things in Pokemon, because there's a lot to talk about in Pokemon, but, like, TMs are pretty basic. I think we get the concept of TMs. Chaplin is very close to leveling up. She will get off this Psyduck. Yeah, Chaplin's gonna reach level 40. Honestly, Chaplin's gonna be potentially our MVP, our most relied on, no doubt, as we get to these next two gyms. He's gonna be very important. Substitute, we have the TM for Substitute if I change my mind, but we're gonna keep old moves. Like I was saying before, I love Chaplin's moveset. Dog Trio, Cruiser. Probably won't be able to we won't be able to outspeed it, so I'm hopefully it doesn't use like Dig or something that bugs the frick out of me. But remember way back when we really struggled with Dog Trio? Hopefully we do not struggle nearly as much with Dog Trio as we did back then. Come on, Cruiser. How much is this gonna do? Not much. Honestly, for an Earthquake, which is one of the strongest moves in the game, being 100 power and 100 accuracy, that Earthquake is just like perfect. It's just an amazing move. And from Dogtrio, who has pretty decent attack, I'm glad Cruiser could take that pretty easily. Not good enough quite yet. I was thinking about it. Gen 1 really introduced like just moves that had no drawbacks that are still to this day like some of the best in their like typing. Like, think about it. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Earthquake, all introduced in Gen 1 and all still really used today. The only one that didn't get a really powerful move is Water. Water's best move in Gen 1, I think, was probably most reliably good move was Surf. But it's been outclassed now because the things like Scald are just as powerful but have added benefits. I want to use Apollo, but Apollo's got beaten up in that last fight, and I don't necessarily want to heal him just yet. Ivy's getting there. We're going to have to switch Ivy out soon. Because, like I said, we still got a ton of trainers. Yeah, we'll stick with Chaplin. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. You're not into what? Battling or me? I'd be fine if you're not into me. That's fine. You don't have to be into me. Brookkeeper Benny. Wow. Perfect timing for me. Chaplin. Thunderbolt. No one calls me Benny, by the way. I was thinking about that. If you ever wondered that because of how I phrase that, and if you know, my name is Ben. No one called me Benny. I've never liked that that name. Oh my god! I was looking at my freaking recording, and the sound just plunged again because it got quiet in game, and so that's why. But man, it's just scary. Just keep bouncing, sound bar. Keep bouncing. Although now I didn't think about it, I should make sure that yeah, okay, yeah, that's still working. I just have to scroll the bar up to make sure that I really need to stop talking about my background. No one cares about the background, but this is just one of those areas that like you just got a frick ton of fights that like there's not much to talk about because they're just none of the trainers are super powerful. They're just solid and good experience that we need for the next gym. What do we got next? Ivy's not level 43 yet, so we're gonna stick with her on the team. But you know what? Actually, we're gonna put her up front because this might be the last time we see her for a little bit. Because she's probably pretty close to 43, I would imagine. Look at all these, man. You get the legend of the Winged Mirages. I've not heard the legend of Winged Mirages. I wonder if that's what they call something. Donald. Ha! He's got birds and his name is Donald. Oh, freaking heck! I'm an idiot. He's got birds and his name's Donald, like Donald Duck, but I'm an idiot because I used Ivy because I wasn't thinking he would be a bird keeper. Even though he has the exact same sprite and design of all the other bird keepers, so I should have no reason to doubt that he was a bird keeper. Ugh. Can you take a hit? Can you take like 2 hits from this Fearow? I hope so. This could be bad. I could have just seriously, honestly doomed me, but like, oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Hopefully Chaplin's still up faster than it. Good. Good, thank God. Okay, I was getting really scared because, like, after if Furo took out Chaplin, I'm like, okay, what do I do next? Coco was my next thought. I mean, I would have been fine, but it would have just been annoying. Now you've got a Pidgeot. The guy to the north didn't have a Pidgeot, but you get one. Pidgeot's, I think, a little more bulky than... survive, Chaplin. Nice. Pidgeot's a bit more bulky than Furo, so I don't know if he's gonna survive. Yeah, I had a feeling. He paralyzed it, but he could still use Quick Attack. But if he's fully paralyzed, then it won't matter. We're gonna attack. Come on, Chaplin. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was not gonna work, but I figured I'd try it. Apollo. Pretty weakened, but paralyzed Pidgeot, I think he should be fine. At the very least, he can take a Quick Attack if need be. But he doesn't have to. That was silly. This is the computer saying, like, oh, we could knock out this Pokemon, but we can't knock out this Pokemon with Quick Attack, so we'll use something else. Why? Why did I lose? You know, I don't have much to say. You lost because I was just better. I want to heal Chaplin. I'm gonna go heal Chaplin. I'll see you in a sec. We're actually just gonna fly away. So we're gonna fly back to Vermilion. Yep. Okay. See you in a sec. Huh. Do we have that? Do we? Oh god. Oh god, they disappeared! Frick. Okay, whatever. See back where I was. I was gonna catch Farfetch'd because I don't think I actually have a Farfetch'd. But I don't care that much about Farfetch'd to like really grind for it. But it's interesting that you can see it there. So we're almost back. Hold on. And now we're back properly. So yeah, I realized that like since the bike doesn't exist, I needed some faster way. And riding on Apollo is definitely faster. And we can't always see him because it's harder to maneuver him around in some places, but then we got a big open space that we can definitely run around in Apollo, so nice. Let's battle you. I'll battle with my favorite Pokemon that I traded with my friends. Does that mean you might have an evolved Pokemon? Question mark? Not necessarily, you could just traded whoever. Kindra. Interesting name. Nope, Vaporeon. Oh, nice! Perfect Vaporeon! Okay, I'm still starting with Eevee. We'll just make sure Eevee gets to show her face before we have to put her away. I mean, again, now that I've pretty much decided this is essentially my main team, we will probably see everyone together again for a while. Oh god, that could have hurt. We wouldn't have knocked her out because Aurora Beam's not that great of a move, but it was still a nice type move. It wouldn't have tickled. But Eevee still was able to take out Vaporeon nice. I like Vaporeon. It's one of the Pokemon that I've never really used. It's of the 3 original evolutions, I've definitely used it the least. No, we're definitely switching for Dodrio. Man, flying types. I'm just looking at my team like, I do not like fighting flying types. Not that we're weak to them, because everyone's just kind of neutral to them. But we only have Thunderbolt. That's super effective against them, because, again, I got rid of Thor, and I don't care for, like, Rock-type Pokemon very much. Oh, god, that hurt. I just got back from healing Chaplin, too. Oh my gosh, she's got more. I thought she was done. I was like, okay, let's be done with this. And nope, she's got a Sand Slash now. She's an Ace Trainer. Ace Trainers usually have decent parties of Pokemon. Choice. This is the second Sand Slash on this trek that Blastoise has taken out. Does that mean, like, if I had a dime for every time that happened, I'd have 2 dimes? Is it nickels? I don't. Whatever. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's interesting that it happened twice. I love that. I love that meme. It's so good. We've got a lot more trainers. Holy crap. We're gonna start with Apollo. Oh my god, look at them all! Come on, let's go! This is gonna take forever. This will definitely be the end of the episode, this trek up through these punk guys. I was gonna say punk rockers again, but like, no, they're called punk guys. Go, Apollo. Like, seriously, this is gonna take forever. I didn't realize how many freaking trainers there were. Ugh, Sucker Punch is so gross. I hate Sucker Punch. Again, I just hate using it against the computer because it's so hard to determine what the computer is going to do because they'll do nonsensical things. But they can always use it because I'm always going to attack them. If you don't know, Sucker Punch only goes first and does damage if the Pokemon you're using it on is using an attacking move. So if they're using a status move, it doesn't do anything. It fails. But if they're attacking, then you get in like a quick attack kind of thing. I want to say it's a little stronger than quick attack. It might be 60 power, but not crazy stronger. For some reason, Raticate didn't use it this time. Ooh, Crunch. This isn't gonna feel great. Oh, actually, that did very little. Defense drop. I feel like Raticates are just so annoying in this game. With Sucker Punch, Defense Drop and Crunch, Super Fang that does half your damage, like they have half your health, like, ugh. So Quint is just terribly annoying. Arrgh, lost, get lost! You step to me, dude. Let's switch everything up, because we're still getting beat. We're definitely going to have to heal in between episodes, but that's in between episodes. Who's next? Pokemon Battle, cool, Rumble! Pokemon Rumble, I've never played Pokemon Rumble. I feel like I saw it being played once, and I was like, this looks really lame. It looked very mindless and simple, which, I mean, I guess if you're into that, if you're looking for that kind of thing, then that's fine, but I don't know. There was a time in my life when I played every single Pokemon spin-off and everything that came out Pokemon-related I needed to do and have, but just not really where I am. I love the core games, and I'll always play them and love them, but not really much of the spin-offs. I also never collected the cards. I did. I shouldn't say I didn't, because I did collect them, but I never played. I have no idea how to actually play it, and I never learned or had much interest, and I don't even know where my cards are now. They're probably at my parents' house somewhere in a box. What I care more about with like Pokemon figurines, like little toys, like I love those. I didn't have a ton, but I had definitely a fair amount that like I always loved getting new ones and seeing which Pokemon it would be, and like, oh man, well, I almost have more memories of that than playing the games themselves, of like little figurines. Oh, how'd you knock out how'd you not knock out Magmar? Don't you dare. Good. That's scary when you get the burn. This would have been obnoxious. Dark Pulse. So cool that Blastoise gets Dark Pulse. I've always loved Dark Pulse and Dragon Pulse, things like that, that just like, is he shooting the darkness out of his cannon? That's kind of cool if he is. It's cool when you made your Pokemon so strong. Might is right, and you know it. I mean, in a way. I need to burn some time. Shut up in battle. That's not nice. Felix. I love their mohawk. It looks so cool. Who are we using first? Cruiser. Okay, yeah, right. Solid Pokemon for this. You should have no problem with this Weezing. I think before, these guys used to be on motorcycles. Yeah, they were on motorcycles. Although, I wonder something. Because I was just talking about it before that there's no bikes. And these guys used to be on motorcycles, and now they're not. And now they're here. This will probably won't affect anything for like a week or so, depending on uploads. But like, I have a lot of questions. But we'll find out later, but just wondering about something. Last one. I love it when my Pokemon won't evolve. Why? It either can't evolve, it needs to evolve by trade, it needs to evolve by learning a move, by stone. What do you got? Perfect. Zeke. Machoke. Yeah, you gotta trade. This is why I don't use the Machoke line very often. And I've only used the Kadabra line sparingly. So I don't have people to trade with. Scald! Good. This shouldn't do too much. Yeah, but this is about as much as I was expecting. Let's use Flash Cannon, mix it up, just for fun. Flash Cannon! Just because I love freaking... Oh! Just because I love Blastoise's moveset and I wanted to use it something different. Oh, I was hoping he would at least take himself out with submission, but that's fine. We use Flash Cannon again! Flash Cannon! It's lame that it looks like it's coming out of his mouth, but he should be blasting it out of his cannon, but that's okay. Chaplain Grill over 41, nice. Why you? Maybe some Pokemon turn stones to evolve. That is true, but not yours. I wonder what we can catch here. Oh, Weeping Bell, apparently. Nuggets. No, you know what this is kind of like? This is like this Roots version of Nugget Bridge. You fight a bunch of trainers, and then you get a Nugget at the end. I wonder if that was purposeful. Anyway, we kind of have to go heal. Yeah, I'll probably heal in between episodes. And on the next episode, we will finally continue our way and probably make the final push towards Fuchsia City. See you guys later. Can't even see me. There you go. Can't see me when I'm like literally behind Apollo like that. Hold on. I want us to do that again. I'm gonna like hide behind Apollo. How did I do that? How did I do that? I guess that's probably how I did. There we go. That'll work. Anyway, see you guys later.